I'll start by saying it's so tough to win games, and it's to get to 21 wins is special. It's only happened one other time in this program's history, so I don't take that lightly. But we got to be playing playoff basketball, and that was not playoff basketball what we played today. Anytime you let a team come in and force 21 turnovers, have 20 steals, that's 20 live ball turnovers. That just cannot happen this late in the year. And I feel like, sometimes you look at a record and it doesn't dictate how well that team is, how hard a team's going to play. And Charlotte plays extremely well. If you know Tamika Reed, she's an NCAA tournament coach. She's been to the NCAA tournament like the last 4 years at Jackson State. And so she can coach. She's going to have her team playing hard, and she continues to manipulate lineups and change things up. They're coaching their tails off over there. And so, we knew as a staff that they were going to come out and play hard, and I didn't think we matched their energy, their effort the entire game. We were fortunate to walk away with the win, and part of that is, we have the best player in the conference on our team, and in a bad game, she had 16 and 15. She's playing out of her mind right now. To have 4 consecutive games with 15 rebounds is ridiculous, and I didn't think that she played close to her potential. But as somebody that's going to be a pro, she's got to be a pro for us. But we had multiple people step up. Shania Price down the stretch was big again. As a freshman, she continues to make some big-time plays. Ariana Hardaway with 8 assists. I don't know what her career high is, but 8 assists, and that's her career high? Tied her career high. I mean, that's significant. And to be 6 of 6 from the free throw line is what we need, because we continue to shoot poorly from the free throw line. Those are 2 things that have to get corrected, like today. Our turnovers, our free throws. We got to be better in those 2 areas. If we can do that, we can beat anybody. But we got to be better in those 2 areas. But I say this, man, we continue to show that in close games, we're capable of winning. And we continue to play in these close games. I would like to have one where it's not as close, it's not back and forth, but the resolve our team has, the belief our team has that we're going to win is significant, it's special. And so I'll ride with this team every day, anytime. So any questions you guys got?
Well, I mean, the big headlines.
The pink suit? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so Tamisha finally got there, got past Maddie, who was a good player for a long time.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, just what does that mean for her to get there, another mark like that?
I mean, Tamisha Lampkin is she's so special. And I ripped her at halftime because, I think she kind of circled the last matchup because there was some Twitter talk from a player on the last team, and so she played motivated out of ECU and has a big-time game, 23 points and 15 rebounds. But you come into this game, you have to have that same fire every game. And we've talked about it before, like we look at a stat sheet and she's got 12 and 7. We're like, she didn't play great today. And look at this stat sheet, she had 16 and 15. She didn't play great. That lets you know how special she is to have that type of game, still be 50% from the field. She's going to go down as the best player to ever play here, in my opinion, and because of how many wins. It's not just the stats, it's that she's done it winning games, and the amount of wins we've had the last 2 years because of her play and her leadership is significant. And rebounds is a hustle thing, man. She's somebody that plays with a lot of heart and a lot of hustle, and like I said, to do it today and not be as dominant as she's capable of being, it's significant, man. She's incredibly special.
Coach Shania Price, she led the team with scoring there in the fourth quarter. She had a big steal late. How'd you think she kind of stepped up?
I mean, I said in my opening statement, man, Shania Price continues to make plays for us, and a lot of times it's on the defensive end. Her length, she was a big part of the reason why ECU didn't get a shot off in the second overtime to end the game. She's going to go in and get some rebounds. She went and snatched a couple key rebounds late in that game for us today, and then she made at least one free throw down the stretch that we needed. And so she continues to grow, man. And one thing about her as a freshman, she's not scared of the moment, and that's significant because she's only going to get better. And she's somebody that with her length and her athleticism, just a spring, like a season under her belt and another spring and summer to develop and really figure out how to hone in on some things, she's got a bright, bright future.
Y'all did pretty well defensively throughout the game today, just allowed her to make 31% from the field. Just what was working on that end of the floor for y'all?
It's funny that you said we played well defensively. We held them under 60 points, but I look at the first quarter and we held them to 4 points until the last minute of the first quarter, and then it's baseline out of bounds. They score because we don't do a good job of covering areas. We come down, turn the ball over. They run the same baseline out of bounds play and score again, and so it's just like areas of our defense can be elite. And anytime you hold a team under 60 points or under their average, you've done a pretty good job. And they're averaging about 60 points a game, and so we held them to 58. But I think our team, when we're all the way locked in, is holding that team to under 50. And the other thing, too, is our defense is even better when we're not turning the ball over. We allowed them to get in so many transition situations because we're turning the ball over, so many live ball steals. So they're able to get great shots, and so we can be better. Our offense has to be better for that to happen too.
It looks like UTSA clinched the regular season. That just give you guys a little bit of extra motivation going to Fort Worth.
There's 2 games left. Don't underestimate people, right? They got 2 games left. They got FAU and somebody, right? ECU. So I'm telling you, man, if they think they're champs, FAU comes in and steals one. You never know. So that's why I keep saying one game at a time.
They didn't clinch. I thought they put out a 2 guys to share.
They clinched the share. They clinched the share. I'm just saying that share's still open. So, I know this with South Florida dropping, and I keep telling people, man, there's so much shifting that can still happen late in the season. And so, we have to continue to play, man. There's teams that both South Florida and UTSA had to have 3 of their last 4 games on the road. And so it's tough, man. It's tough to go and win on the road in this league. We know that all too well. And so, we got another big one. They're all big this time of the year, but UAB, we got to close out home well. And the big thing with that is the set in the locker room. We got some special seniors on this team. Jocelyn Moore, been here 3 years. Anaya Johnson's been here 4 years. Tamisha Lampkin's been here 5. And Amaya Brandon, although she hasn't had the year that she wants to, she's been battling injuries, man. She's such a significant player. She came back home. She's from Plano. And to come back home and to be with us, she's been a great player, great teammate for us, man. We got to honor our seniors the right way, and we want to leave that legacy, cement that legacy at home with our 15th home win and another program as far as home wins. But for that to happen, man, Denton needs to come out. Our university needs to come out. We need to have a great atmosphere for these seniors and send them home the right way, send them off the right way.
Going now on a 5-game win streak, just how important is this momentum going into March?
Yeah, and I think today's the first time I mentioned that. We've had a couple 5-game win streaks this year. This is what you want, man. You want that confidence going into the conference tournament. I think that how we've gotten these wins is significant too, man. There've been some tough battles. They've been a lot of come from behind or, just neck and neck. We had played our first overtime game, so that kind of stuff has given us experience. But I think what you're seeing from this team, again, is just belief, man. Belief that we can win, belief that we can go dancing. And but we hadn't talked about the streak, man. It's just been about the opponent that's in front of us. And we haven't played UAB yet this year. And so, again, we see a new opponent in our 29th game this year. And so it's got to be a new scout. It's going to be a new team, and we got to be prepared for that.
Man, it was tough. I mean, we didn't play our best, but we just talking about in the locker room. At the end of the day, we always got to find a way, and that's what we did tonight.
She became the all-time leader in rebounds today. Now that you've got that, how are you feeling?
I'm grateful. I never thought that I would even be in that position. So, I'm just grateful. And I thank God for keeping me healthy and allowing me to keep going out there and rebounding the ball as well as I do.
Did you know when you got the 4th rebound, were you aware that you got the record then?
I knew I needed 4 rebounds to get it, but I didn't know in the game, when I got my 4th. So when they said it on the intercom, I was like, oh, I did.
What does it mean to you to keep going to those top of those lists like that?
It means a lot to me because that was my whole purpose in coming back this year, to leave a legacy, and I feel like I'm doing just that. So getting to the top of all the records means a lot.
Does it mean more just the fact that you passed Maddie, who was kind of a little bit of a mentor for you, or at least a teammate?
Yeah, Maddie was definitely a mentor, and like I said, the other day, I used to watch Maddie get rebounds and be like, dang, she rebounds the ball so well, and now, that I passed her, we be texting about it now, and, she's egging me on, go get it. So it just makes me really happy.
That's what I was curious about. So, and she did text you, and you guys been talking about it?
Yeah, she texted me a couple weeks ago and was like, you're so close to breaking all my records, I want you to tear them down, so.
Shania, you led the team in scoring in the fourth quarter, and you had a really big steal. Just what was your mindset coming in?
My mindset was really just like do what I've been doing when I've been put in those situations. Guard up, make the right reads, and then ultimately knock down free throws. So.
And y'all out-rebounded them 57-40 today. Just what kind of led to y'all's dominance down there?
I mean, rebounding is just what we do. Like we harp on getting on the glass, and we just really made it a priority. If the ball is not falling, at least we're gonna go get a rebound.
Tamisha, you had your 4th double-double in a row, 15th this year. Just, what was your mindset coming in and thoughts on the way that you played?
I don't think I played as well as I could have, but for that to be not a good game for me and still have the numbers I had speaks volumes for like the work that I've put in and where I've got to at this point. So I guess I have to live with that one.
And, y'all are approaching the end of the regular season here on a 5-game win streak. Do you feel like that gives y'all any extra confidence going into March at all?
Yeah, that definitely gives us great momentum going into March. And just that keeps us locked in knowing that we got to continue to figure out us and how we play.
And Shania, you just seem to be getting better and better coming on here. Are you feeling more comfortable with your role and how you fit in with this team as the season progresses?
Yeah, I think I'm definitely, finding my way around, if it's defense, offense, what shots to take, what not to take. Just getting minutes on the floor has definitely helped me know just my role, like you said, in general, and then just being that more confident in myself to make those plays and just have my composure in those type game situations.
And what was it like to get that steal? I mean, that was in a big spot in that game.
I honestly didn't know I was going to get it because I was completely turned around, but my job was to face guard her, and so when I felt the ball roll off my hand, I was like, that's mine. So.
Anything else? Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.